Every scar tells a story of survival, of battles endured that most people cannot even imagine. These scars are not symbols of weakness, as society often assumes, but badges of honor that mark the chosen ones, those who have walked through the fire and emerged stronger. The world tends to judge scars. It sees them as flaws, as evidence of failure or fragility. But here is the truth they don't tell you: scars are proof of life, proof that you didn't just walk through the storm, you conquered it. If you are here, hearing this, it means you have your own scars. And I tell you, these scars are your greatest strength. Think about how often society points fingers and whispers about what might have caused a person's wounds. They assume defeat, brokenness, or a lack of worth. But what they fail to understand is that scars are earned, not given. They are proof of battles fought and lessons learned, of resilience and courage that cannot be faked or borrowed. They are marks of survival, forged in the fire of trials from which most would flee. And the fire? It doesn't destroy, it reforges. It takes the chosen ones and shapes them into warriors, relentless and unbreakable. The most painful experiences in life are not just challenges, they are opportunities for transformation. The trials you have endured, the betrayals you have suffered, the heartbreaks that nearly shattered you, all of it has prepared you. Every scar you carry is a chapter in your story of triumph, proof that nothing and no one could extinguish your light. The betrayals, especially from those closest to you, struck the hardest. Yet even in those moments, you refused to let pain define you. You took the knife that was driven into your back and forged it into a sword to fight for your destiny. Chaos is nothing to fear for the chosen ones. It is a breeding ground for clarity and vision. While others crumble under pressure, you find strength in disorder and turn it into an opportunity for growth. Chaos forces you to face the unknown, to step into discomfort, and to discover the depths of your own resilience. Instead of running from it, you lean in, allowing the disorder to expose illusions and reveal what truly matters. That is your superpower, the ability to thrive in situations that would overwhelm most people. Chaos does not destroy, it reveals. It lays bare the truths that the noise of life often conceals. When the structures of comfort break away, what remains is a raw, unfiltered reality. In that reality, you discover your true self and your higher purpose. In those moments of clarity, you realize that you are not here to follow the crowd or conform to mediocrity. Chaos sets you apart, shaping you into someone who sees through the fog and acts with intention. You were not created to be lost in the masses, but to stand tall, guided by a vision that only the chosen ones possess. And while the world demands conformity and mediocrity, you resist. You rise above distractions and expectations, driven by a calling that feels divine. Your purpose is not shaped by the fleeting trends of the world but by something deeper, something eternal. In chaos, you find the silence you need to listen to that calling, to understand that your role is to lead, to shine, and to carve a path for others to follow. That is the essence of what it means to be chosen, not to escape chaos, but to transform it into something extraordinary. Think of those who walked this path before us. Their stories illuminate the potential within chaos and suffering. Viktor Frankl, for example, survived the unimaginable horrors of the Holocaust and gained profound insights into meaning and purpose. His ability to find light in the darkest places teaches us that our circumstances do not define us, it is our response to them that shapes our destiny. His life reminds us that even in chaos, meaning can be found, and that meaning can propel us forward. Likewise, Malala Yousafzai turned a moment of violence into a lifelong mission. Shot for her advocacy, she could have given in to fear. Instead, she found her voice and used it to amplify the fight for education and equality. Her resilience proves that even in the face of adversity, the chosen ones rise with a purpose greater than themselves. Chaos tried to silence her, but instead, it became the fuel for her global impact, inspiring millions to stand with her. Then there is the story of Joseph, betrayed by his own brothers and sold into slavery. What could have been the end of his story became a stepping stone to greatness. Through unwavering faith and resilience, he transformed his suffering into a journey of redemption and leadership. These individuals prove that the chosen ones are not defined by what happens to them, but by how they respond. Their scars did not hold them back, they became the very tools that lifted them to greatness. Your scars do not belong only to you, they have the power to heal others. They are visible reminders of battles fought and lessons learned, but more than that, they are a source of transformation for those around you. By choosing to confront and overcome the generational cycles of pain, you do not just heal yourself, you pave the way for others to do the same. Your journey becomes a wave that inspires those who witness it to believe in their own capacity for growth and change. When you share your story, you are not just recounting your struggles, you are building a bridge for others to cross. Through your vulnerability, you show that suffering does not have to be the end of the narrative. You transform pain into strength, despair into hope, and brokenness into beauty. Whether through art, advocacy, or simple acts of kindness, you leave behind a legacy of resilience. Your scars become proof that what tried to break you instead became the foundation of your greatest achievements. This is how you become a beacon of hope. By sharing the wisdom gained through your struggles, you illuminate the path for others still navigating their darkness. Your resilience becomes contagious, showing others that survival is not just possible, it is inevitable. The scars you carry, once a source of pain, are now the tools with which you build a brighter future, for yourself and for those who have the courage to follow your lead. But you do not have to do it alone. While your strength as a chosen one is undeniable, true power lies in unity. When the chosen come together, their combined energy creates a force capable of changing the world. There is power in community, in leaning on one another, in sharing both burdens and victories. Together, you amplify each other's strengths and provide the support needed to rise even higher. In unity, the weight of the struggle becomes lighter. You realize that your scars and your stories are not isolated experiences but part of a collective journey. By standing together, you affirm that no one is truly alone in their battles. Sharing your struggles with others creates a bond that transforms individual pain into collective healing. Together, you rewrite the narrative, proving that even the deepest wounds can lead to the greatest growth. This is the beginning of a new chapter, not just for you but for everyone who stands with you. When the chosen unite, they create a movement, a testament to the strength that comes from shared purpose and resilience. You lift each other up, proving that scars are not the end of the story but the foundation for something greater. In this unity, you find the courage to rise higher, shine brighter, and continue transforming the world. Let us not forget the divine hand behind all of this. The trials you have endured were not random. They were intentional, designed to prepare you for a mission greater than you can imagine. Every tear, every heartbreak, every scar has shaped you into the person you were meant to become. You do not just survive the storm, you become it. You are the force, the clarity, the unshakable power that transforms everything in your path. Now is the time to embrace your scars. Do not hide them. Acknowledge them as sources of strength, not shame. Let them remind you of what you have overcome and what you are capable of. Share your story. Your voice, your journey, can be the light that leads someone else out of their darkness. Rise and lead. The world needs your resilience, your wisdom, your power. Before we end, I want you to do something. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the strength of your scars and the power of your journey, write 777 in the comments. Let it be your declaration, your commitment to embracing your story and inspiring others to do the same. Remember, you are not the victim of the storm, you are its creator. Let the world hear your roar. You were chosen for a reason. It is time to rise.